Welcome back to Klonoa. We're in part 5 and into the Warring Kingdom, I guess.
Volk City. Is that supposed to sound like Scottish or something?
I have no idea.
Pretty snazzy soundtrack in the background now.
I don't know. Bravely Default's Civil War theme will always be my favorite Civil War theme from a video game, which is kind of an odd. It's just like, what are your favorite types of video game soundtracks? Ice levels, water levels, the Civil War level. What?
I think World War II is my favorite war.
Well, Okay, here's the thing. World War I was like the artsy kind of war. World War II was the blockbuster sequel that made everything way simpler. It just had a straight-up bad guy as opposed to that complicated alliance shit, But the action scenes were way better because nobody was hanging around in a trench for the entire time. So that's why everybody likes that one more, even though it's more mindless.
Wasn't what started World War II actually like a disagreement over how many lamps Germany owed their
No, well, okay,
Got any fives? Go fish.
Long story short, everybody said that Germany was at fault for World War I, so that basically made Germany had to pay for everything, and that made everybody in Germany miserable, which made it easy for Hitler to take power because reasons. So yeah.
So I'm sure society's learned their lesson about holding grudges and being awful to each other.
There are 7 billion people on this planet.
In any case, I don't know why I said Scottish at first because what I actually thought it was Viking. But I think
same thing.
I think I've watched too many movies where obviously Scottish people have been punching people in the face lately, so that might be one of the reasons. Let's see.
The clocks are checkpoints, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just
Alarm
checking.
clocks.
Oh wait,
Does
hold
he
on.
see
Is this where the
dreams and
Tetris
stuff?
blocks go when they've been vanished in the playing field? Oh wait, no. Now we'll never know because we're out of that area now.
So wait, is there a flaming furnace line right next to a residential neighborhood?
Why would anyone live here?
Well, I don't know. Why would you buy the house that's across the street?
Because
from
it
the
looks so
sewage
nice in
plant?
the brochure.
No, even the houses are evil. Like they arrange.
The house has a face that
They-
looks like it's trying to be a creepypasta.
Yeah, why would an architect design the house? So, that was pretty cool. You walk past the house and it blows up.
Why would an architect design a house with slanted bottoms to the windows and slanted tops and just all around crookedness to everything?
It's all artsy fartsy.
No,
It's all-
I
it's all
think
good.
I think the architect knew that they were designing houses near a platforming level, so they just kind of had to roll with it.
I see.
Slanted doors, all right.
Maybe the guy running the AutoCAD design for that house was just really drunk at the time and couldn't get straight lines right.
Drunk people. make
I'm
the best
pretty
architects.
sure that's a 90-degree angle.
Wait, John, are you saying that you do all your drawing drunk then?
No,
But you just said it was a good idea.
I said architects are better when they're drunk. I'm not an architect.
Well, it's
I'd like to see a drunk drawing from you, John, though. It'd be interesting to see what you came up with.
Yeah, I'd probably give it like 6 nipples.
but wait, where would the other 4 go?
That's up
Wouldn't
to
you
you,
like
baby.
to know?
Depends how much you pay me.
Okay, well, how much I pay you depends on how much booze you drink.
Thanks for the beer. What's my commission price? Another beer.
Sewers.
The music is pretty good in this level, though. I
It's
enjoy.
pretty snazzy.
I enjoy
Wait.
songs with a lot of brass in them. I've
I
noticed.
thought this was going to be a sewer level. Suddenly we're in a mine? What?
No, it's a sewer mine. Yeah.
Oh,
Mine
it's
the
sort
sewer.
of- Oh, it's sort of like an ancient sewer system. I get it.
Yeah, ancient Roman aqueducts and stuff.
Aqueducts, yeah.
The enemy design in Klonoa is weird, though.
I think it's. You know what? I think I may have said this in the original Klonoa playthrough we did, but I think I recall saying that the enemy design was a little too simple for my liking. Like,
Well,
just.
they're just round things.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And I remember saying Dig Dug, too, which is also Namco, so that would make sense.
Yeah, the mooks on the ground kind of look like Dig Dug characters.
Okay, that
No, you make some strange noises, buddy.
Ponscooby.
That was a
just
try-
wait, just wait till we get to the part where he sings.
What?
Oh.
I
We'll
did
get
not
to it.
sign up for.
You're gonna have to point that out because I don't want to miss that.
I did not
It's
sign.
during a snowboarding level.
I did
Okay.
not sign up for Klonoa the musical. This was not on my contract.
You don't have a contract.
Oh shit.
No one's safe. Ooh,
Wait,
I
was
can't
that a
wait to catch
propaganda
whatever.
poster in the background?
I was gonna say I can't wait to see what that show is. What I'm promoting.
I think
Whatever
it
it
was
is.
like one of those Uncle Sam, I want you kind of things.
Where the hell did Uncle Sam even come from? Who decided that America needed a mascot character?
To recruit people for the war.
Grateful
of
that it
course.
wasn't Japan. Well, just be grateful that it wasn't Japan that designed it, because either it would have been obscenely cute, or it would have been in like the tightest of skirts. So, yeah.
Or a giant mech.
Oh well, or it would have been in
Come
on,
obscenely
Like Gundam. Well, I'm pretty sure it's been done, but I must ask anyway. A Gundam Uncle Sam has it been done?
Well, on the subject of the tightest of skirts, for the longest time, America needed absolutely no help in that regard. Like, I'm pretty sure that was a thing around the time Uncle Sam was. Maybe
well,
it came later. Not really sure.
well, yeah, there was the USO girls. Just went around and were sexy for all the soldiers, so stuff would happen. Yeah.
Boost morale.
Yes, boost morale. That's
Soldiers, got your guns cocked? Yeah, something's cocked, all right, sir.
Is that so, Private Johnson?
Okay, so Ryan, does the game get more fun to play at this point? Because the level design here looks a lot more involved than previous levels.
Yeah, once it gets a bit more complicated, it gets more enjoyable.
Okay.
It starts off a bit too simple for my... Whoops.
Who put that pit there?
Said Ryan as he missed a very basic jump.
Yeah.
The hitboxes on these bouncy things seem to be a bit weird. It's like, no matter
Well, that's
where...
the hitboxes in general for this game.
Well, it's like no matter where you hit the spring, you'll wind up bouncing up from the middle.
Yeah,
But I'd rather it be like that instead of having to make sure you enter from the very top of the spiral.
Yeah, but then when it happens at the very beginning and the camera snaps to that above view, it's so off-putting. It's just disorienting.
well,
It's-
it gives you that impression that you're jumping really, really high. And, you know, I gotta say it works, because you get a good view of the background and stuff. This level looks like a lot of fun to play. And, you know, I think it might just be a combination of the really high jumps and the pretty bitchin' soundtrack, actually. I'm kind of digging this tune.
You know what this town background reminds me of, though? It reminds me of Fable 3. Where
Right,
it's
so...
because Fable 3 is in this sort of awkward middle ground between Steam Engine era and Fantasy Adventure era. And it's like you have this kingdom with a castle in the middle of it, and then you have like steaming, smoking power plants going on and stuff. And that's pretty much the thing that's going on here.
Fable 3 is the one where you have to pay everybody to defend the kingdom, right?
Fable 3 is the one where you were supposed to take back the kingdom and be king, and the king mechanic was really, really disappointing. Not to mention the game before that was incredibly linear, and yeah, just play Fable 2 and stop there.
Not even Fable 1, just skip to Fable 2 and
Fable 1 is pretty good, and it has a pretty nice-looking Anniversary Edition. But it's also a pretty archaic and relatively basic action RPG. So your mileage may vary on that, but Fable 2 is the one that I recommend going to for the most open experience. Just don't get wrapped up in the shit Peter Molyneux was saying before you play it.
Oh, well, I don't take anything Peter Molyneux says for granted. Like, you know,
Well,
you could
yeah,
say
you
that
say-
there was
you
a
could
bathroom on this floor and I'd go up a floor just in case.
You can say that now in the year 2015, but this is Fables 1 and 2 we're talking about, the games that initially made him infamous for that. So, people were disappointed. He was talking about trees growing in real time for the first Fable game, and that was like, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if that was something he actually said or something that Yahtzee said as a joke. And the fact that it's so hard to tell is probably a bad sign.
Oh man.
Yeah, we did the thing. Now everything's gone from XZ to Zoo.
I'm not even sure what that second letter in the first one is supposed to be. It's sort of a weird, warped, tall Z, stretched out.
Oh, lightning bolt.
Leptio, the flower. What? Oh wait, that's showing the name of the level you last saved at. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was a boss, I guess.
Yep.
What is this? You
this?
missed a thingy. Okay.
Oh, I missed.
Do you care or no?
No.
Well,
I
that
wouldn't,
perfection
yeah.
streak was good while it lasted. But I'm tired now.
Oh, we're in the bowels of the city. Them bowels.
As long as it's not the jowls.
What is it? Is it really that much worse?
So there's a dedicated sewer level, and there's also a section that is a sewer section in the other level.
Yes.
Well, this already looks a little bit more interesting than your typical sewer fare, so you know.
Oh yeah.
I think it's because we're above the shit water. You know, most of the time sewer levels they have you running in that shit. You don't know
And
where
it
that thing's been.
smells like poo gas.
Yeah, it's all over the
Yeah,
place.
and the poo gas probably rises, so it probably smells even worse here than it does in the rest of the world.
Oh, you throw an enemy in front of the hole and it distracts them because they're too busy chewing to eat you. I get
Yep.
it. That's actually pretty clever.
Okay, good thing. Oh, no, never mind. I was thinking that's totally where they'd hide a thing, but nope. You know you've played too many video games when you can tell which path's the right path and which path's the wrong path, and you go down the wrong path first, just in case.
Yeah, but you know what? It's really disappointing when I go out of my way to look at something and I'm not rewarded for doing so.
John, why?
Then why put that pathway there if it goes nowhere?
So you could get like a health power up and some coins, you know.
I just said it doesn't reward me for anything.
Ow.
Oh, you need to throw 2 out. Okay.
Well, the thing is, when you first get there, it's timed in a way that you can't do it correctly.
Whoa. So if you don't know there's a second one right behind the thing and you throw the first one too quickly, you're going to wind up doing it too slow.
Yep.
I would kind of get the idea that there is a second one there because how wide the hole is. And the positioning of the first monster eel plant thingamajig.
Yeah, basically the real danger is that you jump the gun before you register what's going on. And then you get delayed slightly by that first screw up.
Yeah, I'm getting more factory vibes than sewer vibes from this level.
This looks like one of the first areas in Kingdom Hearts.
like Traverse Town?
Yeah, there was this one particular building toward the back of Traverse Town that has this really colorful sort of piston machine thing going on in the middle.
Brian, you're gonna get blown up that way.
No, it wasn't going off. It's like the Joker walking away from the hospital trying to jam his button on the detonator and switch, and the bomb just isn't happening.
that was improvised, right?
The explosion was delayed.
Oh, and so it was just for some reason I wanted to call him Hugh Jackman, even though I know that's not
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
I
Hugh Jackman is Wolverine.
I knew that, but for some reason, like, yeah, my brain.
They both start with the letter H, therefore they're the same person.
My brain is not working very well today.
I'd sooner mix him up with Hugh Laurie. I mean, for God's sake.
Who's Hugh
How
Laurie?
do you mix the
House.
Hugh Laurie's house? Yeah.
No, I knew they were different. It's just like for some reason the wrong name was going into my head for whatever.
And in local news today, Ted Weeson of BrainScratch Commentaries gets Heath Ledger confused for Heathcliff, the cat.
Heath bars anybody?
What was that you were saying about that scene being improvised, though?
No,
I believe it was at least like his reaction to the explosion being late was improvised. And
Yeah, I think nobody told him that there was going to be delays in the explosion. So him looking back and like hitting the thing and then like suddenly reacting to the explosion is all him. So,
Oh man.
a lot of
And
really
they-
great movie scenes are completely improvised though. So
yeah.
No, when the
Well, it
actors
depends
are,
on who you're working with.
when the actors are allowed to do their thing, they have fun with it.
I believe like Bill Murray never even read the script to Ghostbusters or something. Like, or at least that's the rumor.
No, that was Caddyshack.
Oh, Caddyshack. Oh.
All he knew is that he was going to be combating a gopher.
There are other things I want to say about the Joker, but there's like a 2.5 hour commentary when we actually get to that movie, so I'm gonna save it for then.
Oh well, we'd have to do Batman Begins again before we can get to.
And Batman and Robin.
Why
Sorry
would
for
we
another
wait?
day.
Why would we have to do Batman Begins again?
Because we did them once, and the commentary ended up getting.
Lewis already erased it from his memory.
We had audio problems, remember? And we had
Oh,
we had to take them down.
Aw, I forgot about that.
I know, it made me sad too, because I really like those. I really like those movie commentaries.
Ah well.
What's the thing trapped in the bubble?
Sometimes
It gives you more jewels.
there's a star and you're skipping it. No.
No, he needs
Well,
to go back.
I need to get
and
something.
get
Oh,
out.
I see. It's a little too high. Just a little too high. I hate it when things are just a little too high.
Over
Because then you
bottomless
think you
pits.
can get it, but then you can't.
Reach for
yeah.
the stars, but don't try too hard. You're gonna need some
Sometimes.
assistance, Klonoa.
Sometimes some really cool stuff doesn't get posted because something screwed up in the files, and it makes me sad.
Yeah, I would
Like-
reach for the stars, but they look pretty far.
Is it okay to talk about that thing from PAX last year?
Oh yeah, that's fine. They work in
Yeah.
audio. I think it's common knowledge now that the Melee tournament they tried to have, the Runaway guys tried to have at PAX last year, got scrapped because.
Yeah, but
um,
it's particularly sad for me that got scratched because Johnny won that tournament and he was playing as Peach, and I was so looking forward to trolling all of you with the Peach was useful joke, but no, I was denied that pleasure.
You didn't play
just
any
gotta-
Peach at the one we did this PAX, right, John?
No, I was all Mario and Samus.
Okay.
Well, that's why you didn't win.
No, I didn't win because I was beaten by someone better than me.
Oh, look at you trying to lose with grace and dignity and all that shit.
I'm not a sore
Sportsmanship,
loser.
what's that?
Yeah, fuck that. I got sportsmanship. You can't even better than me or better than me.
Well, unless if I beat you, then it's just luck.
No.
When has Ted ever beaten John in Smash Bros?
Actually, the first time we played online on Project M, I beat John while I was using the wrong controller setup. No joke. It was when we were doing that live stream, like we were doing an online match to test, and I won even though I forgot to set my classic controller controls to what I normally have them. So yeah, go me. Woo. Ted wins.
Woo.